Hello, welcome into the Haven. Today, for our second half of Double Stream Day, we are going to do some Phasmophobia. Except, I think on the schedule I put that we're going for the Ranger badge, and we will. But we're also going to do some more random map rotation to keep things a little fresh, and so maybe I don't get burnt out as fast. Hopefully the drops should be working. I can no longer see them on my side. So if they are not, let me know. But Twitch says it is. I just can't see them, and it's probably because I already have them. Hey B-Town, welcome on in. Alright, let me get the game going. Hopefully we can get some more progress because I haven't even done like the challenges and my normal play with other people, so I am still at level 26. Once I reach level 90 and above, I'm not gonna prestige and we will actually start practicing for Apocalypse because I really want to do that. I just need the proper gear and you gotta be level 90 plus to like actually have all of the gear and it all be good. Also, if I get a surplus of money in the game, then I will be way well off. I'm gonna check. What is the challenge for this? I didn't look. Speed. Oh. There must be something crazy in the air. Everyone's going crazy. At the campsite. Okay. Well, I'm not doing that. I'll tell you that right now. We're gonna start with intermediate for a little bit of a warm-up. And look at what the dailies are. The weekly I typically do with other people. Because, damn, is it kind of hard. And especially if it's speedy. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult. So discover the ghost type, easy enough. Buy an item in the store. I might have some money. Get a ghost to walk through salt, so I guess I'll buy salt. Ouija board response. Just have to get lucky there, but if we're picking the small maps, I usually know where those things are. So we're still starting with the basic loadout because this is not a whole lot if I die. And if I upgrade anything, I am absolutely broke. So salt, we'll buy Athena salt. There we go. It's not automatically to use though. Just add the salt that I just bought. I'm used to adding a full set, so. Oh, do I not have? Set it. Oh, it doesn't bring any of these things. It will bring salt, so. What? What am I doing around here? Hold on. Slowed out. Have Athena salt. Oh. My bad. I'm just stupid. It's okay. Alright, we're gonna start with. Absolutely know where it is on Tanglewood. Easy peasy. So we already bought an item in the shop. We need substitute salt. We gotta hope for Ouija board. Alright, so we just got pretty much all the basic stuff. Oh yeah, and because we're actually playing intermediate, get startup time and for how it responds, which we're alone anyways, it doesn't really matter. Get temperature. Damn, it's low already. It's below 10 out here. Oh, it's creeping up slowly. Get a flash. Oh wait, this is UV. Just looks like the good flashlight. I got a flashlight, so you guys can see. It's just not a good one. Freddy Fazbear, yeah. I want to get back to playing FNAF. I'm not sure if I'll actually do it on here, though. I haven't played Into the Pit or seen anything of the Mimic yet. I've avoided seeing both because I've considered playing them, but I still just haven't. And I actually don't think I have. No, I have Into the Pit. I just don't have Mimic, but I should see if it's on sale, actually, for the Steam Summer Sale. Right. About 15 degrees out here. It's actually quite warm now. So. Keys. Ooh, bone already. It's nice. I don't know if I'm gonna make Into the Pit stream or a video. Video would probably help me just avoid spoilers, active spoilers, because I've actually avoided seeing any of that content for the most part. I know of the story though. I actually have the books. I just maybe haven't read them yet. I don't know much about the Mimic besides that in the game the poster child character Jackie, just like Vanny, only gets 5 minutes of screen time before you don't see her at all for the rest of the game. I don't know if 100% that's true, but I have like seen it kind of been memed on a bit. So, I know she looks cool to me. I like her vibe of, I don't know, she gives me kind of like the same vibe that she might have the same personality as Ennard in a sense, but if we only get 5 minutes of screen time, we might not be able to tell that. So. Oh well, hello. So is it in the living room? It can be the living room or it can be this section of hallway. It's a very weird mix, and actually, let me go on breaker box, which I did not look for, but just in case, so we don't dive our sanity too hard. I mean, it is intermediate, so this is a little more in a baby territory compared to what I usually do. It's nice for a warm-up. So I don't play too often by myself, so I'm used to going through these a lot faster. What's that? Here? It could be crossover from the dining room or laundry room too. A few crossover areas just with how it, like, everything's so close. So let me check here. It's not dipping enough. Basement. That'd be weird. That fast. It might just be a ghost event from where I am. Waiting on this going down, because they're starting to keep going down. Might be the kitchen. If it dips below 10, then it's the kitchen. Sure, it's not gonna bounce back up. Okay, no, it's the kitchen. Like 8 degrees right now. Now turn this off and check for ghost orbs. In which, with new camera, it'll kind of just tell us. It's pretty damn nice. So, I'm not seeing it. So, set this right back down. And we'll go get some more stuff. Slap it in there, really. Maybe I'll ask a few of my friends who also do content creation stuff if it'd be wiser to do Into the Pit as a video or stream. Well, hello to you too. I don't have a camera, but it's shown physical and shadow. So, it is very talky. Set you on the ground. Same with the that should cover enough. Right, temps are about 5. So we still got a little bit before we can see about an attempt for freezing. That on. Don't need to turn on too many lights. At this point though, I can probably ditch the flashlight. It's really so you guys can see. I know my way around this house like the back of my hand. I've played it so many times. UV. Dots. Brand salt. I'm leaving you for last. I don't like you. I don't like Spirit Box. So finicky. Not a fan. We do need to lay some salt down. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna move, so I think it's safe to do so. Sometimes if the ghost is very, like, it's hard to get the evidence and the ghost wants to be a pain, I will wait. Set that off. Because I don't like to waste my salt. Alright, we got salt. So that means no wraith. Where did I set the camera? Might be too late to do it. It is, yeah. And I don't know if those count for photos anymore. I'm still a little confused on that part. Usually some indication of dining room crossover. Oh, we got UV right through the blinds. Will this count for video? Yeah, absolutely not. Alright, we can set that down. It does not matter. So, I'll double check orbs, but orbs is luckily one of the ones that usually if you don't see it within the first few, like, 1 to 3 tries of trying to see it, you probably are not getting it. So all we got is UV. Anything else we still have yet to get. But we might be able to cross off ghost orbs. I'll double check on that before I actually do. However, I need to get spirit box. So I can actually do this, because I have to. And then we'll check for Ouija board, because that's in the basement. I haven't seen any other cursed objects yet. Listen up, and I've been looking too heavily. Yeah, there's no cards. I don't think box. Paw, no monkey paw. There was no voodoo, so might be good here. I'm not too sure. Let's attempt. About 2 to 3. It can still go lower. 1. Double check orbs. Just to be safe. Kind of looking over at the dining room in case there's crossover, but not with temperature or something. Typically there is. But just in case. Dots. So was that only seen on camera? Because we could have a Goria on our hands, potentially. We do spirit box though. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? How did you die? Okay, at least right now it doesn't want to talk. It seems super active on this side. Maybe I'll set the stuff over there. It's not gonna write. Should maybe check temp. So we had dots, I just don't know if it was a Goryo, because if it's a Goryo, then, you know, it's super easy to look for. All that matters now is freezing doesn't matter, writing doesn't matter, spirit box, orbs, or EF. Where'd my... Oh, I put it down here. What did I just hear? What is that sound? Is it opening stuff in the garage? That's pretty loud for in the kitchen. Because these aren't even cabinet doors, so I don't know what that was. I'm closing that off. Alright, now let's see if we can find that dots again. Just to see if it was Goryo or not. It's Goryo! Easy win. We'll be right out of here. We already got an object thrown. That was only in the camera. Okay, that's Goryo. I don't even need to test anything else. If I'm wrong, why? Goryos, their guaranteed evidence is dots, but they will only show up dots in the camera. That is what makes the difference between when you're trying to like Goryo and Oni are pretty similar in some of their evidences. And so a good tell is Oni will always show itself. It doesn't matter. But Goryo will only show its dots within the camera and nothing else. Like that includes fan camera. You just can't see it in person, basically. Unless you have a camera within hand, so that's really the only difference. So this should be a Goryo, and if I'm wrong, wrong.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, we did get a Goryo. We just didn't even go grab Boner or anything, but we did get daily stuff. So I think, oh, we didn't. No, we got it to walk through salt. Is it gonna keep enabling salt though? I don't need it to keep disable. I don't need to keep doing that. It's a little money, but, you know, I'm broke. Oh, get it to walk through salt multiple times. Okay, we gotta keep doing that. And it'll keep buying stuff, so we'll have to do that. I didn't even look for cursed object. Sit. Will it be detail 6? No, I guess not. Yeah. So never mind. Enable loadout. Why is it 50? How expensive is salt? I guess it is a big thing of salt, but damn. I don't even know how much salt is actually in grocery store. I would do random, but you can't exclude some of the crazy huge maps, and I hate the freaking prison. Prison sucks. So we'll just kind of go in order around this way. So even though the lodge isn't a small map, we can at least kind of do these two just to help with some badges stuff. Point Hope is another one that counts as well. So actually, let me do one of these. I'll do Camp Woodwind, smaller, and we'll keep it on intermediate for the moment. I'll change it to professional probably after another round or two. Breaker box is always in the same place here, so it never really matters. They don't really have anywhere to switch it.
This is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Reports of violence. Sometimes through these cameras you can already see if there's dots. Not dots, sorry, orbs. Which it looks like maybe there's a little bit near one of those tents. So I'll have to double check that. So we need temp. It's going to be pretty low because it's raining. Flashlight and camera. And I'm going to go in with camera first since we potentially already saw dots. In orbs. My bad. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Worry about breaker after the fact. But I'm going to double check and extra scan because it could just be rain. It could still just be rain. Oh, ghost orbs in here. Alright, well we already know where to go then. Throw that down. Now we're actually get breaker. Well, that was easy, and let's hope it stays there. I hate when ghost moves, and it makes it such a pain on this map. I don't know, I've had bad experience with this map sometimes, just moving everything around. I'll keep camera on me, but I'll leave flashlight out this way. Just in case. And as an indicator in case I lose all my light. Alright, we're gonna need journal, EMF. I'm trying to keep camera on me just to get extra evidence for extra money. And we'll see about looking for bone too. Just for also some extra money. Journal down. Luckily they cover pretty much the whole camp, whole tent. Okay, I was just double checking if bone was already in there. It is not, sadly. Alright, we're gonna get salt. I'm gonna do spirits and dots last. Just because I'll have to actively look for both. While UV, I'll just do a scan. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, we already have UV. And no writing. Nothing to... Okay, yeah. We do have footy, so... No wraith, have UV, and no writing. We also have ghost orbs, so we have Banshee, 2 Orabake. Great, 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 great. Love that. We love that. What's the temps? Let me just check while I'm here. I haven't actually checked them. I just threw it in. If that even matters. I don't know if temps actually matter. Either way, they're like 4 or 5, so... Eh. pretty meh temperatures. Just means it's a room. Not really. Alright, spear box. Dots. What ones don't matter at this point? And one of these doesn't matter. Oh, I don't have to do that anymore. Let's go. Am I gonna set up dots in a good way here, though? That's tricky. Looks like it's up to a 2. Yeah, it's just up to a 2. So like touch something. Let's try and get it on a so it can show a little more. Otherwise, let me check some handprints, because if the handprints either like change or become 6-fingered, it's an easy way to tell Obake. Obakes like to have freaky handprints and be very touchy. But they're not the only touchy ghosts, so you can't even count on that behavior. I saw dots. We'll stand out here a little bit, and then we'll go check for bone. Not the best dot setup, but it's something. Actually, what if I set it just outside of the tent? Will it be enough? Is it like... Okay. Might be enough? Oh, maybe. Oh, the gates were closing. I was like, tell me it's not hot. Yeah, recheck temp before I go looking for bone. Ooh, it's pretty low. Oh, thanks for throwing something at me, bud. Real nice of ya. Alright, well, while it just sits there, I'm gonna go looking for bone. And Ouija board. We still need to do I kind of know where most of the stuff is on this map, and I think Ouija board should be in a tent. Bone's a little tricky to spot on this map. I'm quite sure there's no cursed object in here. Oh, ribs. Nice. Do we have any keyboard? We do! What's my sanity at? I'm so gonna kill my sanity doing this, and I don't have any sanity meds. Oh, it's high enough, it's fine. You just do Marco Polo. Marco Polo is luckily one of the, like, baby ones. Marco. Goodbye. And luckily, like an actual Ouija board, you do have to say goodbye to, like, end its connection, I think is what you're supposed to do. I must have just dropped the flashlight. So from what I'm aware with actual Ouija boards, ooh, that's freezing. Not too. Nice, that was easy. Anywho, with actual Ouija boards, I think it's like you actually say, like, I think maybe a proper greeting, but I don't know exactly what it is. And you always have to say goodbye to, like, end the connection. Like, just terminate it or whatever. So they actually did put that in this game. It's neat. I don't know if that's fully correct. Damn. My sanity must have been, like, pretty good. I thought Marco Polo took off 20%. I guess it only takes off 10. certain questions or certain sayings will take off different amounts of percent. If you ask where it is, it takes off 50% of your sanity, but you're asking exactly which room it's in, and it'll tell you. Alright, we got UV, we have had Ghost Orb, and then freezing temps. So, that one should be pretty easy. We did Ouija board. Oh, no, I did the salt. Okay, we got a little bit more salt too, so that shouldn't be too bad at all.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Ooh, nice. We got some more new stuff. However, I'm just too broke to buy it. If I can get doing the challenge at some point, then we should be set. But turn us up to professional, because go from 2 to 3 bonus, and we kind of need some of that money. So, just no setup time. Sanity will drain a little faster. We'll just have a little less mercy, really. Right. We can do Willow Street. Willow Street's a nice, super small one. I think this might actually be the smallest map, but that its other contender would be Tanglewood.
We've arrived. Check the
Nice,
equipment.
okay, Breaker is in the garage.
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You
Yeah, I
may be
think
able
there's
to use
only
it to your
outside
advantage.
cameras. Okay, yeah, must just be only outside. I don't usually check the cameras, so that's why I'm unaware. Alright. That's UV. Let's keep it. And then camera. So I want to get that breaker on. And temps out here at least seem to be probably within the 8 to 10 range. I guess a cool breeze of sorts. That. Let's go immediately turn on the breaker box so we don't kill our sanity. Go. Alright, I'm gonna check the temp in here already while I'm here. Cement-filled truck. How I love to drive cement-filled truck. Okay. Yeah, it's about 8 to 10. Standard. Check the living room and actually start going in order. Yeah, it's staying on 10. We got tarot cards this time. So maybe I'll pull those at the end. I love pulling them at the end. Because then they end up not really meaning anything, but it's funny. Something, is it the hallway? This middle hallway is always a popular place. And it seems like this time is no different. It's off. Ooh, ghost orbs. Nice, easy evidence. Check for any UV, which we don't really need lights off for. Doors are already both cracked open. Really see much else. So we're gonna leave this here, and we're gonna go grab more stuff. We got ghost orbs. Glad we've been getting the ghost orbs real fast already. F, writing. And if any of you guys have maps you want me to play, you're free to call them out. I'm just not doing the prison. Do you want me to do Sunny Meadow? Do Sunny Meadow. Restricted actually is a small map. Could technically do that. It's just annoying and crazy freaking dark. So it'll be more just hard for you guys to see, especially because I don't have a good flashlight. I can buy one, but I don't know how much money I'll have after upgrading. Down. What's the temp say right now? We're getting to about 2 to 3. We're getting down pretty low. Alright, just grab more stuff in. Yeah, I'm open to you guys choosing map. I'm just not going 100% random because I really don't want to do the prison. And full Sunny Meadows would suck, but I can deal. It would just take me a really long time if I'm not lucky. Because I don't have any parabolic. I'm going off of the basic gear. Okay, we'll get Spirit Box done. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Where are you?
Not far from the house.
I don't like that you said not far. We got Spirit Box. Mare, Yokai, or Onryo. Great, we got the one that's pissed at you talking. So fun. Set that there, just recheck temps. Nah, it didn't. Oh wait, dots. I have dots. I should be setting that up. This with... Back it up. And... It's on. It's off, because I don't want to blow the fuse. It's throwing a bunch of stuff. Just look at dots a little bit. And then we'll go grab... What, I think we have salt left? I think that's it. And we'll just go grab the salt right now. We're gonna have to wait on that too anyways. If we're already gonna be recording dots, we can at least record salt too and get a little more money. And we should look for bone. Should get that as well. If I knew more bone names, I'd tell you guys to guess the bone. But yeah, I'm not that good at bone names besides basic stuff. Yeah, that should be good enough. And now we're just gonna kind of watch over dots. And or grab salt footage. Because now it is footage instead of a photo. I don't know if you missed the footage, if it can count as a photo then. That part I'm still needing to learn. Haven't really looked it up. Not... Well, it did step in salt, so at least no wraith, which doesn't really matter right now. Dots actually matter. It does. UV and EMF don't, so we need writing, freezing, or dots. So, writing hasn't been touched. He's saying we might. It's like about 1 to 2 degrees. It's pretty low. We just might have to give it a little more time. Sometimes that happens. Wait. Up. Let me check what Mimic needs. Just in case, I need to check. So, orbs that's at secondary. Spirit box, UV freezing. So, if I get freezing, I need to check, and I should be checking for UV just in case. Looks like the breaker is out. Pop that puppy on. Alright, I should still check around for UV just in case. Doesn't seem to have touched anything. I'll check the breaker, but I don't think it really gives any. Throwing a lot of stuff. I'll say that much. Like it touched it. Sorry for that squeak. Yeah, we'll put that back down. To temps. Shift it up a little bit. It's going back down. Going back around 1 or so, so. You know, it's still the room, it's still freezing. Writing we don't have anything of, so we're kind of just looking for dots. My dots are in an okay position. I don't know if this door is blocking it. I don't know what door just touched. Not the one I just closed. I don't think this one. Did it be able to touch this one? Might be one of the bedrooms it touched. Check temps another time, and then I might just go look for bone. I might just go look. I don't think it can, but double check. It's touching a bunch of. But I haven't seen any UV yet, so I don't know if we're getting mimicked. Check. Where is it touching? No, I like hear it. I'm really seeing it. Unless I move this one slightly. I totally could have been the one to do that though. Touch any of the cabinet. Let me make sure. It should still be in this room. The temps are going up, but then it's not in here. It might have moved. Too. Here. No, did it move to the basement or the kitchen? It might have moved to like the kitchen dining room. Oh well, that might say something. Okay, it's in here. So journal. There. So no Goryo, though I'm quite sure that doesn't matter. Oh, this doesn't matter either. Do need dots though. Give me dots. Now this light can be on and the other one can be off. I'm gonna just start slowly moving to the front of the house. Okay, we did have dots though. It did recognize that. So we have a yokai, so it will get pissed if we talk. A bunch, that is. We should go look for bone. So I'll retract the front in a bit, but for now let's go into the basement. Light's rich. The light. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, that's up. Trying to open it the wrong way. Let's see. Oh, skull. There we go. God, it's like we're playing Halo. I haven't released stream schedule yet, but we are playing some more Halo this week. But I am trying to keep Phasmo afloat as well. And art. We are gonna do that too. Do a book up there. Alright, well we got bone. What, touch the TV? Does it count for anything? Doesn't. Damn. Alright, well it's touchy and it's slowly trying to move its way out of the house. We got what we need though. So we got the dots, the orbs, and the spirit box. And luckily, because of dots, we don't need to even check for mimic. The okay. Don't talk near it. We're all good.
Welcome back. I'm prepared
Nice. To next. We can do another Point Hope. Yeah, we'll do. Let me check the dailies. Wait, can I not? Oh, I guess I can only check them on the paper. I thought you could check them in that rotation. Oh, I keep playing them when they reset. I guess everything resets at 7. I keep forgetting about that. So discover ghost type, play with another investigator. Yeah, I can do that. Earn 100 from capturing media. That's a little tricky with only having a video camera. Capturing a unique ghost photo. Looks like we won't get that many. 5 hunts, detect ghost motion sensor, capture unique ghost media. Okay. And we are almost done with the last set of dailies. That does mean, though, we can take salt off. Yeah, we can keep it. We've been living. We ain't doing too bad.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. No report this time. Be careful. You're going
I hope you guys aren't hearing it, but I keep yawning. But I'm trying to not have caffeine past 6 because I'm having a hard time going to sleep. Just, why I'm currently tired. Right, it's in the game room. Yeah, besides me staying up late because I'm actually doing stuff, I'm having a hard time sleeping. We gotta do our proper little entry. And we go. Get it while we're on our way up from testing stuff. Looks like it might be the 8 to 10 range. I kind of recognize the temperature ranges that they're in, which is why I'd say it like that. Of like, oh, it's a 1 to 3, a 3 to 5, or a 8 to 10, 13 to 15. It's just where they tend to bounce when you're looking for those temps. And especially because weather will affect it too. Now we'll try to find bone on this map, but I think honestly that'll be if we're lucky. Sometimes it is hard to see it on this map, and if I don't have to go up all the way, I don't want to. It's quite frankly, I'm just lazy. And because of like how the sprint is, it kind of sucks to go all the way up and all the way back down. Really cool looking map. It just makes me lazy. Boom. We got that. Oh, and we got here as well, which we'll need to be very fast and popping. Right, that looks like the bathroom. Either like bathroom or master bedroom. But I'm quite sure it's bathroom. Or we'll get the lights on. Start popping some of those on. And we already got bone. Ready to use cursed object. There. Yeah. Any Orbeez? 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 Shmorbeez? Nothing? Yeah, I got you. Oh, wait. This. And just for convenience sake, I am just gonna leave the camera right in the doorway. So I have 3 hands to pick up stuff with. And I'll slowly start turning on the lights so you guys will be able to see a bit better. Otherwise, it's like full pitch black darkness. I just happen to know my way around well enough. And because I think I can see things a little bit better than you guys. Not sure why, but it's whatever quality. it's getting real active. EMF. Journal. Dots. Get dots in there just to have it in there early and set it up somewhere. Probably have to prop it on the toilet. Yeah, because I don't know if the front of the room's going to exactly work. Maybe if I don't sit crisscross in my chair, I will feel a little less tired because I'll be a little less comfy and making my legs fall asleep. I think that is a good idea. Yeah, that's stone stuff. Get journal in here. Oh, that was funny. Just lifts the toilet paper up in front of my face. Cast toilet paper spell. But as soon as I pull out the camera, you're not active. Fine, let me check that. Ooh, we might get freezing. That. I'm gonna double check for orbs, but I'm really gonna think we're not getting orbs. But we do have dirty water. Doesn't love a good dirty. Damn it, it's throwing a lot of stuff. So no orbs. Right. Grab more stuff. Kinda hope we get writing because we haven't really gotten writing yet. Right, and I think we just got UV and spirit box to get in. We can leave the salt for now because we don't actually need it, but if I'm wary of us having a wraith, I'll put it in. Otherwise, we'll just save our money. No need to go much further. Here, so you guys can actually kind of see a little. Now we're here. Let's start checking for UV. Little check over. Been throwing a lot of stuff. Maybe it's been touching a lot more stuff too. I don't know exactly where it can leave all its handprints. Okay. Water? There we go. Sure where it can leave handprints though. I think there's... There. So... At least no UV as of yet. Ooh, we got EMF 5 though. Nice. I was a little concerned we weren't really gonna get that either, but it's kind of hard just because you have to be in the room when it does sound. Alright, let's get Spirit Box done out of the way. Okay, that was an event. So, no lights in here, but I didn't turn them on anyways. Where are you? Are
Taken
you?
away.
It does not like me. It said get away. Box. We do have a wraith possibility, so I'm immediately gonna go grab that salt. So I'd love to not have a wraith. Having a wraith sucks. Because besides being the second most aggressive ghost, whether that's still actually holds up true or not, it can teleport around and kind of just phase through walls or stairs. I don't know if when you're dead you can actually see that though, but it does basically kind of teleport or just get it gets on your butt. And I'd rather not deal with that, especially because our other choices are spirit and twins, which spirit's hard to tell because it's a very basic ghost. Besides evidence, it's a pretty basic ghost. It's just territorial, but that can come off as aggression from literally any other ghost. It does not really make a difference. Twins, on the other hand, with how much it's been interacting, I would say is a high possibility. Twins, in a sense of poltergeist, like to touch a lot of stuff, but it's like they'll simultaneously touch something or one after the other. It will also get confusing for twins if it starts touching things in 2 different rooms. Then you may have twins on your hands, but that's not a guarantee. It is just like sometimes twins will touch things in 2 different rooms that are like right next to each other, and it does start to confuse the player. I've been screwed over by twins quite a few times. Just by how touchy they can be, but then also when they're doing cross rooms activity. Ryan has a and we might get freezing. I think we need freezing for twins. I'm not 100%. That movement upstairs? I just hear a metal sound. I will. Dots don't matter. That matter. Doesn't matter. There goes. That I think is a hunt. And even if you hear it going downstairs, it doesn't really mean anything. Think it's still following? I'm on professional, so they can do longer hunts. Yep, it's still hunting. Ghosts don't like to take showers. It's a totally real and known fact that they don't like to shower. Good? We are. Oh, and it's really dark. Right, we'll be using this to see. Sorry, it's such a small screen for you guys. I can see it a bit better, but not as much better than you guys. Oh, it just turned off all the light switches. Bro, really, followed me all the way downstairs just to do that. Still no writing. So still about a 2 to 3. And no salt steps. What does a wraith need? Box of dots. Dots. Well, okay. If you didn't see that, we got dots. So, yeah, wraith, and we're getting out of here. That explains why there's no salt steps. Sorry, turned off all the damn lights, so we're about out of here anyways. We do not need to be turning on a bunch of lights. Oh, you kidding me? Damn. Fine. We'll sit in here and we'll wait. Gonna make sure we go for 2 hours in case anybody's using this stream to get dot. sorry, not dots, drops. I'm not sure how long the drops actually last for, or in terms of like how long it stays, because I know they change from time to time. Fine. Big cement wall. No, we can't interact with any of these at all. We can leave! Well, that wasn't too bad. I haven't actually encountered a wraith in a while. I don't know, I don't get them too often. As much as they're the second most aggressive ghost, really just don't get them. I end up getting demons way more than wraiths. It might just be my luck, which I guess would be a good thing.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready
There
for
we
you.
go. Alright, let me look on some of the badge progress. How am I at this one? 9 more. Okay, that's actually pretty good. This one I can get higher. So we may do a little more of the camps. Maple Lodge. It's a medium map, but it's doable. So let's just go right into that. Just get what we can out of it.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Right. And I'll look where breaker box is. I think it's... No, it does switch places a few times. It's right near the lodge. Typically when I'm playing with the other people I usually play with, I'll end up going kind of like, if you see my cursor just in the middle of the screen, I'll just end up going past this blue tent area, which is like an employees only, shooting right for the back and towards the lodge cabin. There's a little Easter egg for horror fans, which we can go look at that. And sometimes I think on it's this map and the other camp map you can actually get Slenderman. It's a small percentage, but you can get it somewhere on your map. Him somewhere on your map. Sorry, my bad. I think you might be able to on the farmhouses as well, but I don't really remember. Right, it's about 15 degrees, so it's kind of warm out here. Explains the fog. All right. Now I heard something over here already. Though I don't remember how this area is broken up. My problem. So I think this might be split into 2 halves. In a way, it doesn't really seem like either, but you know, we can always double check in case we just don't find anything else. Now, apparently, I learned only recently that the dock actually counts as its own area. Like, there's just a certain point where the temperature can just change. Like, over here, it's about, like, 13 or so. Then it's once you step this way. Like, onto the dock, or at least past this little fence, that it changes to what is this area. Now, let's see if we can actually see it in the fog so you guys can see. Bubbles. Then it's Jason's mask. So I forget, because I haven't watched many of them in either series, if it's Jason or Michael. Like, Jason from... Shoot, I don't know his series. I don't know. Series. I think it is just Jason. But his... No, Friday the 13th is Jason, and then it's... I think Halloween, it's Michael Myers. I haven't watched much of either, sadly. Because when I started watching them was around the time I stopped watching horror movies for a bit. Because I used to keep a list that's kind of one of my favorite genres of movies. But I forget if it's Jason or Michael Myers that has the whole lake deal about them, or if it's actually both. But just different scenarios where one is something about his mom, like, or like camp counselors or something. They're too busy doing their romance stuff, and the kid frowns, but his mom's like all mad. I think that's Halloween. I need to watch more of them. It just tells me I need to watch more. But I need to continue the Conjuring series. I have not continued that. I have a hard time finding time to sit down and actually watch movies. Not that I don't have the time, I totally do. I just have a hard time like not wanting to do something else. I have a hard time sitting still sometimes. For that long, unless I'm like with other people. But if I'm by myself, I'm like, I could go do something else. And it's looking like I am keeping an eye on attempts while talking and blabbing, yapping. Should turn that light off. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's any temps in there. It's all above 15, so it's actually starting to warm up. Go check this campsite. I'm gonna turn on this light. Gotta check all these camps individually. Unless something pokes out to us immediately. So this one's going to take a little bit longer. And barely a dip. Tear down, damn. Sometimes the tent doors do not like to be pulled. And I am not aware of where all the cursed objects are in here. However, we don't need them. Unless we end up getting mirror, and then maybe I'll use that. Right. This little campfire, I think, is its own area. But luckily, it does not seem to actually be the correct area that we need. We had a few more tents, and I think we loop around to the back bathrooms. I almost accidentally said back rooms. Something. I don't know what. Seems to be staying through. Oh. Nah, it was tricking me. Trying to be 13 temps. Alright. About here. It's 15. My cat is meowing outside my door. I will let him in once I'm actually done. Temps don't seem to signal here. It would have dropped way faster if it was. Somehow it can actually be this middle area, which yes, I know you guys can't see. Wait a minute. I brought a flashlight so you guys could see this entire time. My bad. I'm so sorry. I don't use them myself. Because I know these maps pretty well unless it's the prison. Even Sunny Meadows Full I know pretty well, but it can also, it's pretty big. You can get lost in it for sure. If I happen to find Bone, I'll pick it up, but so far, either I've accidentally missed it or... There's a fire going here. Can I check the campfire area? Because this seems maybe like it's it. And yeah, sure there's a campfire, but... No, it's here. Just making sure it's actually the campfire itself and not one of the tents. Yeah, it's campfire itself. Alright, let's look around for orbs, which will be a little hard in the fog. Just gonna check some of the tents as well. Make sure. I don't see any, though it could maybe take a little bit. Alright, so either way, send a light this way. Switch on. Let's load up some other stuff in here, which luckily that is actually pretty close to our van, so not too bad, not too bad. It's way better than actually it being all the way in the back. Journal, EMF. Yeah, we only got 2 hands. So I'm keeping the camera on me. I was supposed to say camcorder. I don't actually know if that's correct. I think it technically is. And I don't want to be wrong. So. Alright. Throw that down. Put temp near it. Alright, set all that stuff there. And we need to get spirit box out of the way. Spirit box. UV, because we'll kind of have to do a bit of a scan for that one. Turn that off, and I guess put this out. It counts for light. I guess we just don't put it out. Okay, whichever. As long as this works. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Where are you? How old are you? Okay, I don't want to talk. It's fine. It's about 8-ish, 7 degrees or so. I heard something move. What sucks is that because of this being right here, we have to look over all over the area for UV, which I meant to pull out UV while I was talking. I'm so ready to draw after this. I've been getting a little back into a drawing streak. So, been happy about that. And I want to finish something today so I can move on to something new. What can I touch over here? Your guitar? There is. Nothing on it yet, though. Alright, so UV is a no-go for now. Oh, I just freaking, like, burped, held it in, and it hurt my soul. Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright. Starting to question if it's here. It could have moved. Just double check that's not somehow in one of these tents. It's not there. About in here. Open! Open sesame! Here we go. Not in here. Because it did turn that on, but it can still move. Let's do, I guess. So going back down over here, but oh. I guess it's more this exact area. I got freezing breath from that. Alright, everything. Move! It does mean it still can technically use a campfire, so that does make sense. I'll just recheck spirit box over here then. Oh wait. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How old are you? How did you die? Yeah, much of a talker. Yeah, nothing UV there. Alright, so I guess I'll just check for orbs over here in case. But I'm gonna think just no orbs in general. Yeah. Yeah, I think no orbs in general. Ooh! Writing! Nice! Yeah, data touch stuff. Alright. No orbs, but we did get writing. Could mean a shade, which I guess plausible. We're getting a little bit below 5 over here. I feel like we're missing something. Are we missing dots? I think we're missing dots. Bro, is it hunting? It's hunting. Don't you dare be fast. Don't you dare be fast. Oh, it's following. I don't like that. Shoot, I stuck myself. I stuck myself. I stuck myself. Oh! We're guessing, poltergeist. Second guess would be Myling. I also turn that down for you guys. I just saw how loud that sound was. That's as loud as my voice. Nothing's allowed to be louder than me. That's a shade? Guess that kind of makes sense. But damn. Okay. That sucked. Anyways, back to Tanglewood. Woo! Tanglewood's better.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright, we know the drill. Where's breaker box? Garage, got it. Let's go, soldiers! Let's go! Hustle! Get the flashlight on for you guys. And I'm gonna go for breaker box first. Just to get some stuff on. Let's go. Well, there we go. We got bone. Easy enough. Here we go. Temperature is a garage, eh? It might just be 8 and 10 through the house. Kinda seeming like it. Let me check the first room. Even. Why are you touching stuff? This ain't even your room. Or is it? Oh, the temps are getting lower. Orb? Orb maybe? Give a pulse soul some orb? I don't know about the temps. The temps don't really seem to match. I don't know, they're just kind of open. It could be the hallway maybe. And it's just somehow covering that room. Because I think I hear stuff in the nursery too. In which it can be the hallways. But there's two separate segments of hallway. Yeah, there's stuff getting thrown in the nursery too. I'll see if it actually gets really close. Okay. Freezing breath. It's a nursery. It. Orbs though. Orbs? Orby orbs? Not seeing any. Right. It's right here. Dude, really? Going into the garage, we're gonna it. Fuck! Really? God. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Banshee. I don't know. I got nothing, man. That was quick. Demon. Oh, okay, that explains that. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna let my cat in, huh? Oreo, you coming in, bud? Or are you gonna keep yelling down the hall? Yeah, you're so noisy. guys can't hear him. I don't know if I can get him to be loud in the mic. Hi. Talk. No, he's gonna rub his head against the mic. Sorry, that was his nose. I thought he might try and talk a little. And we'll do another point hope. He's talking right now, but you guys just can't hear him.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed
So
object.
talkative, bud. If I had another mic, I'd let you have it.
We don't know what it's capable of.
Breakers in the kitchen. Nice. Let me see if you guys can hear him. Okay, no, I got too close, so then he just was like, oh yeah, you can pet me now. Oh, when it's snowing. Great. That makes this all the harder to tell. 1, 2, 3. Get our knocks. We're allowed in. It's not breaking and entering. I knocked. It's maybe not on the door. Getting freezing breath in. Check the rest of the house. It's gonna be cold regardless, just because of the snow. So maybe like that throughout the house. Yeah, cause see, there's freezing breath like everywhere. Ooh, but this room dropped a little more. Oh, okay, and it's this first room. Cause it's getting near like 3. Any orbs? Check her side. Anything yet, unless I'm completely wrong about the room. Nothing yet. Gonna double check temps before I start bringing stuff in. Just because and otherwise this would be a big pain in the butt. But I'm not seeing orbs if this is a room. Touch. And yeah, this is almost 1 degree, so this is definitely the room. That a little more. Alright, EMF and writing. Got a tree. It's throwing a bunch of stuff. About here then. Gonna be that active. This kinda covers a good chunk of the room. Not all, but on the ooh, baby journal. And it is below 0, so it is freezing temps. Now double check for orbs. But say no. Let's grab more stuff before we go really checking orbs again. Just to be safe. B and dots. And then we just leave spirit box for last, because I don't like spirit box. Gotta check any windows. It's already been pretty touchy. Throwing a bunch of stuff, so. As long as I can catch the right surface, we might have UV. But maybe not yet. EMF. Dropped something. God! I hate that. I hate that. I hate you. I hate this damn ghost. Ghost sucks. I'm gonna double check org. Ah! Can't turn this little thing off. Sadly, our dots is a little harder to see. Let me grab spirit box so get it done over. Oh, that door closed. Like, what the? Yeah, we'll get spirit box and shut off. Oreo, can you watch your claws, bud? Clip claws again, I guess. Cats. Alright. Time for the spirit box. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? I don't think it's been a... I was just about to say it's been a little bit more active back there, but I have just thrown something. Ooh, EMF 5! Well, hello, gorgeous. I'm gonna double check orbs one last time, but I really think it's not orbs. Which will help leave Mimic out of the case. No? Like it. Or do we? We don't have Goryo. But it is about pointing dots this away. I'm gonna go make sure the bathroom is sprint from the ghost. I'm gonna move writing a little. Man, it's throwing a bunch of stuff. I really think Oni, but have to get almost -10 in here. But if it's an Oni, we do need dots. Which I could also just carry around the dots pen. And just hope that it crosses. Better have found a better position. Event. To go. I don't even know what that was. Bro. I guess I'll test Spirit Box again while I wait. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Damn. Missed it. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? That thing doesn't want us to talk. That's a hunt. Shit. Let's let him in. Still going. I'm back in the shower. Just finished. Yeah, he did. Really doesn't seem to like when we try and talk. However, I'm still not getting spirit box, and it can't be a yokai. It's definitely not a shade. No, I'm just gonna go and guess Oni because it is super heavy in activity. And it hasn't turned off the breaker box, sure, which is what something a Jin couldn't do, is turn off the breaker box. But it's acting really active. Could be wrong, these are all ghosts that can kind of be this active. But as that third piece of evidence really isn't coming in, I'm just gonna do this for now.
Welcome back.
Jin, yeah. And we just do it again. That's not a meant to click. Do it again!
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Alright, where is Breaker?
Unfortunately.
Second floor again. Okay, that's good. Temps seem to be 10, maybe going up. I have a 13 to 15 ranger? Maybe. And now we can... This bathroom door's already open. Can't actually be the bathroom, I haven't really gotten it. I think I've gotten it once or twice to be the bathroom. Just checking. Is it this room again? I think it's this room again, but I'm gonna check. Got thrown. I heard it. See it. I think it's this room again. Kidding me? This game making me crazy. Check the temps up here. Just make sure I'm not crazy. Oh, that's so bright. Yeah, it's crawling its way up to 15. I think we got the same room again. It is possible. It's just annoying. Just gonna double check before I go grab more stuff. I hear it throwing stuff. Yeah, it's this room. Yeah. I'm going to grab more stuff, file it in. EMF journal. EMF 5. Okay. A little bit much, buddy. Only take a picture of that. Wanna say no orbs. Dude, really? Wraith could still be on our case. Dipping below 5. Right. Grab some more stuff. But we might need to bring the salt out as well. Dots. Spirit box. Please don't be a raid. Definitely not a shade. It's touching stuff while we're in the room and being pretty damn active. That is very much not like a shade thing. If it's a shade, then it's a weird shade. And I don't like it. Actually be kind of active in the beginning of the room. So, actually, it's just bring a little more towards the side so it's easy to see. We could have a Goryo on our hands, which would suck, but... Where are you? Are you near? Are you close?
Far.
Oh, they're far. Okay, that's good. Anyways, I didn't like that. Spirit Wraith are twins. Great. The great combo of being crazy active. Alright, we're bringing in assault. We're bringing in the big guns. I think it's assault and UV. So nothing there. Ooh, we might almost hit freezing. Just hanging on 0. And we have freezing. Means we have twins. That means we technically don't need to stay here. Right, sure. Yeah, because EMF knocks out mimic possibility. So, alright, we're free. I'm not searching for bone in that place. I'm good. If I happen to find it, sure. But I'm good otherwise. Let me take the easy way. Okay. Not really.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Alrighty. Let's do Ridgefield. Let's do Ridge View.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare
Breaker
accordingly before starting the investigation.
is in the basement.
I've got a report
Okay, I
that
remember how the basement
sighting.
took me a moment to think. Because there's two houses, Ridgeview and a different one that look pretty similar because they're pretty much all white. They have different, like, they do have their differences, but they're both 2-story floors with a basement, white, and pretty big. First, let's get the flashlight on, and we have tarot cards again. So if I live, I will remember. And since it's snowy outside, it's gonna be pretty cold on the inside, regardless of what we. So let me go. Already hot breaker on. Damn, did it already try and do something? It sounded like the first floor, so check that. Gonna have to wait for it to go under 5. I'm gonna check the living room first, then the garage. Dining room? Not really. Alright, then it can be one of these small rooms. Seeming unlikely though. No, it's going back down in this room. No, and it's joshing me around. Counts as well. You guys want to hear my beautiful piano playing? I forgot it actually plays what the music box plays and not the random keys anymore, so it actually sounds good. Garage door was slightly open. Doesn't always mean anything, but it can. I'm certain. And none of the lockers work for hiding places. So it could be the kitchen. Or I could have misheard what Ben is. If it's the basement, I'll have to go recheck that entirely. Nah, not that. About in here, eh? Bouncing right back up. This one pretty empty closet. Maybe it is the second floor. Just misheard it. I'm gonna check the bathroom first, though. The basement first. And recheck this. Yeah, no. Let's check the basement. Up 10 to going up 10. Guess we gotta check everywhere. It's fine. It's annoying. That's fine. You're not moving there. Right. That's 12, so definitely not there. What about this area, eh? Yeah, that's a no. There we go. This ghost is luckily giving me time to actually find where it is. There's a light on. And yeah, it's in here. Thank you. Actually, look. Down the temp. It's going back up. It's the wrong room and it's maybe the bathroom across the hall. Already, damn. Okay, it's actually in here. Alright. They're close enough, so fair enough. Ooh, ghost orbs, let's go! Oh, and it must turn off the breaker. I'll turn it back on once I actually get some more stuff. So, we got ghost orbs, finally! Makes it a little bit easier, even if we die. At least we can guess. EMF, writing, and we'll get dots in. Dots, please. There we go. Basement. There we go. Why am I going back there? Man, it's still kicking around stuff. It's just having a fun time, huh? Nothing. Majority of the room covered. About a 3 so. Yeah, it's been thrown around quite a bit of stuff. Woo, and that's a -5. That is freezing. We have Revenant, Yuri, Hantu, Onryo. EMF 5 is the only thing that doesn't matter. Okay. I must have kicked over the camera. Luckily, oh wait. No, that's Onryo, not Goryo. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's go grab the other stuff real quick. While it's still being nice, because a lot of those ghosts can be a little bit of their own nasty era. Revenant are line of sight ghosts, and once they see you, yeah, you ain't winning that. They aren't the fastest ghosts, but they're like second fastest. These guys. So these are line of sight, like always line of sight ghosts, no weird condition to it. They see you, they're booking it. Yuri, their special thing is they can close doors, like fully, and really no other ghost can do that. They can even actually close the exit door without it being like an event or a hunt. It is just something they can do. The front door is a little bit hard to judge by, but I would say if they're fully closing a door in front of you, that's really a good sign of a Yuri. I would still check your evidence, but that's usually a good sign. Hantu, they are faster in the cold. So really, a perfectly snowy night like this is their cup of tea. So they will just be slower the farther they get from the really. But that one, I don't even know how slow they get. Onryo, they hate fire, but luckily we don't even have any candles to do the Onryo test. So that doesn't really matter right now. Yeah, we'll bring in salt. Actually, yeah, we don't really need it. Because we don't really need it for media evidence if I keep not getting it anyways. You know, it's not really worth it. So all these ghosts have their issues, but should... Oh, come on. As I get up here. Well, I can tell you this would not be a Jinn. Jinn would not be turned on this much. Ooh, UV, UV, UV. On two. Going. Wait. We need to still test Spirit Box. It's a mimic. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? How did you die? Where are you? What's 2 plus 2? What is your favorite type of cheese? Where are you? Are you the ghost? I'm really not seeming to get that response. Stone. I'll do one more tiny round. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Okay, I don't think it's a mimic. Hantu would fit it because it's snowy. Like, ghosts can't control the weather, but that's a pretty damn cold. If it's like past -5 at this point. So I think we're good to stick with Hantu. If I'm wrong, blame the spirit box. Blame that. Spirit box sucks sometimes. My least favorite. I'm a big spirit box hater.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready
Let's
for you.
go. Alright, we got Hantu. Nice, nice. Let's do another Camp Woodwind. Get some more under that ranger belt. I'm really curious what the lighthouse one looks like. I hope it looks nice for all the effort you have to put in. It better look nice. Alright, we don't even need to look for Breaker. Breaker's always in the same place on this map. Just the nice thing about it. It's always in the same place. They can't really move it. Oh yeah, let's check if they see any orbs on here. Yeah, I don't see anything. So this will be an all-temp test for the first round anyways. And it looks like an 8 to 10 range. Just a bit on the cool side, I guess. And I'm always looking on the Celsius part of this. So, yeah, I guess that would be pretty cool even in Fahrenheit too. That's dipping a bit there, but it's coming back. Yeah. Alright, let's turn on breaker while we're here. Check and just keep a little bit of an eye out for bone. I'm stripping. No, it's not. Oh, this tent's already open. Is it in here or just coincidence? Sometimes it's just coincidence. Yeah, that's just coincidence. It's barely moving. What about here? This children's area that for some reason counts as its own thing. This area is also its own. Some of the cutouts for Camp Woodwind's areas are little eh. It might be one of the tents back there. I'm just checking everything. Open or not. And I swear if it's just outside. Hello. Right. Both of these tents are open. The ghost is just ripping frickin' everything apart. You won't be able to tell which room I'm in. You don't even know where you are. Check. Tell me it's not just outside. Damn you, ghost! You're just outside. You suck. Don't like you. How do I even tell orbs here? That's just a... Oh, ghost orbs in here. So maybe it's far reach is going? Need to just double check. Could be coincidence. It says freezing in here. I'll believe it now. Might just be on the brick of it. Just the edge of where the field is. Alright. EMF. Wait, what else? Oh, I have the camcorder. See. I'm like so confused. Such a weird in between. Got a 3. It's probably from going stuff. Like the camcorder. Just throwing stuff again. Yeah, just making sure. Oh yeah, I do need to mark that we did get orbs. Orbies. Right. Spirit box, journal, dots. Can I not set them on the table? I cannot set dots on the... I set on the cool... I don't know, that's such a crappy place to do. I still don't know if the ghost is actually in or out of the tent. It seems like both. Okay, I'm gonna go with its intent. If I'm wrong, oh well, it's Camp Woodwind. Interesting. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? How did you die? Well, I didn't like that. Oh, come on. Fine, Obake? Damn, that sucks. The head was just shaking. Yuri.
Welcome back.
Huh.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Exactly fully closed the door, but I guess it is tense. Tents are pretty meh. Damn. That sucked. We're almost done earning money from media. I don't know if they're ever gonna do... Now that makes me feel a whole lot better. I got a freaking strike. First shot. Okay, that makes me feel a whole lot better. I think we're probably going to call it here. Maybe find somebody to raid. I pretty much just end up playing Phasmo till I'm bored. It is a bit boring without other people. So, or at least for me it is. Some people like to play this game solo, and that is perfectly okay. I'm just broke, and without the good equipment, this is a bit eh. But hopefully I can get with some people, do the challenge, and then get a lot more money. Because I've been missing out on the challenges, so I'm like really.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alrighty, and that pretty much calls it for today in terms of game. I know it wasn't a lot, but today was pretty much a shorter day on both ends of anything. I think right now there's just Ferret software to maybe rate, so I think we'll do that. That is the Ferret channel that I like to watch time to time. I do not know if they actually have any new people. There is some caretakers in there at the moment with one of the ferrets. I cannot tell. Not sure who it is. It looks like maybe some oldies or one of the special groups because it's a smaller amount of ferrets. So yeah, uh, I will be posting my schedules on my Blue Sky and Twitter in a few minutes. I do have it ready to go. We're still going to be a little more Twitch heavy, but I am trying to integrate YouTube back into things. And of course, we do still have double stream day, which helps for both. So we're not doing anything till Saturday. I will already tell you guys that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm busy with a lot of IRL things and work. So Saturday, Sunday, I do have work, but it's in the morning, so it's pretty simple. And if it gets extended, I'll just tell you guys it's delayed. That's really it. I'll still be streaming then. I have plenty of the day to do anything. So I will be posting it on my Blue Sky, Twitter, and YouTube posts. But you can also follow my YouTube for streams that I do over there. I really want to end up making videos at some point, and I know I keep saying that. It's about getting myself to actually sit down by myself, record something. Maybe I can do that. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Thursday or maybe Friday before work to fill in some time. I'll have to see. I will not guarantee anything. But I do stream over there. So it's typically Genshin Impact and Windcraft, so I really like those games. I want to bring back Toho Lunar Nights at some point, but I do not know when. Here is also my VGen. I do have commissions open. I know I haven't drawn a whole lot on here, but I do plan to turn that around because I really would like to do commissions, and also I do want to get myself really back into drawing, just building up a portfolio and doing all sorts of new stuff. So we'll be going back that way, but that is available. I only have two services, but I do want to try and open up a third at some point. We will see when. But for now, I guess I will pretty much see you guys Saturday or any of the following days that will be on my schedule. We're going to raid into Barrett Software. There's a few caretakers in there, you know, nice. There's some of the ferrets, but they do seem to be mostly sleepy. So I will see you guys another time. Bye bye!